Good evening and welcome to the District 2 Ops Report for June meetings. Brought to you this evening from the backyard of the Castlemaine Fire Station, where the juniors are conducting a bit of practice this evening on reacting to home fires. And so what they're going to do a bit of work on tonight is use of fire blankets. So you might see a bit of activity in the background, which hopefully doesn't distract you too much. Firstly, cover from a preparedness point of view. The planning for the regional radio replacement project has commenced in District 2. The allocation procedure, if people want to go through it, is on Brigades Online, and it's been circulated to groups already, but if people want to have a look online and have a look at that, the operations officers are currently going through with groups and brigades the operational justification part of some of the radios. So that's happening at the moment. A train the trainer session for the instructors, particularly Steve Kahn from the instruction point of view will be the person coordinating the train the trainer. All groups will have at least 2 people that will be trained in the use of the new radios, and they'll deliver that training to brigades over the next couple of months. So that will be occurring in conjunction with the DPC at Bendigo on Sunday, June the 19th. So that will be just around the corner, and those people have almost all been identified now. There's been some issues with the portable radios, including the volume of them when they get wet and get a bit of water stuck in the grill. And the push to talk button has no tactile feel that is able to be felt through the gloves. So there's a bit of work going on there with development, and the modifications to the radios are being done, and then they're being retrialled with some brigades. So there's some delay with the delivery of the new portables. The new bag radios, there's also some delay just with manufacturing enough of them, they're so popular, but it's full steam ahead for the mobile radios, and that will occur as scheduled during July and August. The new word for CFA warning is tweeting. So CFA are now tweeting warnings and updates on incidents through their Twitter account. So if people wish to follow, they will get any of those tweets for local fires or incidents. And for those of you who haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, ask someone who's under 30 or go on to CFA Connect and have a look, and you'll get some idea of what that's about. The Justice Jones inquiry held a day for volunteers to have their input recently at Kerrang, and due to the format of that day there were some people who didn't get their message across. We urge you to make sure that your voice is heard, so we'd ask you to go onto the VFBV site and follow the link if you wish to put in any written submission or comments, particularly if you went to one of those forums and didn't get the chance to put forward the views that you were sent there with. BA cylinder labels are changing slightly, and this is just an information thing really. Brigades don't need to do anything with that. You will be, at the time that your cylinders are hydrostatically tested and taken back to PE, the new labels will be affixed, and there's a slight change. So that's just an information thing for people so they understand that. District 2 have entered into a restocking contract for first aid kits with a contractor. So once a year that person will be coming around visiting and checking first aid kits are current and replacing anything that needs replacing. So if you get someone ringing you from the company saying they want to have a look at your first aid kits, that's what that's about. The volunteer charter has recently been passed by the government, that bill, and to be enshrined in legislation, and so some people have been waiting for that to occur. And the other news on some of those strategic things is the fire services levy is now intended to move to a property-based system, and some people will be right across that. That will be news to some other people. From an exercising point of view, so there's some exercising going on in the background where you can see fire blankets being used. But last week in Bendigo there was a major structural exercise with the members of the Fortuna group being led by members of the Bendigo Fire Brigade, and a very successful night involving BA and search and rescue in the old Bendigo jail, which was filled with smoke for the occasion. And there's been congratulations from Regional Commander Mike Wassing and the Bendigo OIC Craig Britton to Darren Enges, Bruce Corrier and John Lane, who were the front people organising that exercise, and also all of the people that worked in the background to make that work. And Maiden Gully Captain Andrew Howlett gave a special mention on behalf of his 9 volunteers who attended, and said that, that working in that challenging environment was very, very useful for them and very good for their skills maintenance. From the SES point of view, we welcome the new Regional Manager for SES Northwest, Mr John Parker, who commences this month. He'll be replacing Graham Polton, who was formerly the Regional Manager, and Graham is now retiring, so we thank Graham for all his work and wish him all the best. CFA People News is the last bit. Firstly, apologies to the Fleming family. Last month when we gave their father and grandfather a mention, who was the former founding member of the Carlsruhe Fire Brigade and former captain there, I got the name wrong, and that was Joe Fleming, who I call Tom, who was his father, who was one generation further back. So apologies to the family for that, and thanks to them for their understanding when that was brought to their attention. We have some congratulations. Congratulations to Alan Hewson, who's attained the Operations Officer position in the catchments of Mount Alexander and Whipstick, the position formerly held by John Cutting. So congratulations to him and all those people that will be working with Alan. Please work hard to make him feel welcome. Mr Justin Daly is taking up the Operations Officer Reliever position for Loddon Mallee region based at District 2, and so congratulations to Justin for that. And congratulations also to Operations Officer Rowan Luke, who is currently working as an acting position as the Regional Commander for Outer Metro Northern and Western, replacing Alan Ellis, who has gone in to work as Deputy Operations at this time. So congratulations to all those people for their various achievements. And just in signing off, I'll say that at the end of this month I'll be having a few days off, God willing. So until next month, this is Bye from District 2. And we'll just leave the exercise go for a little longer.